Hey friends, welcome back. I am so excited to have you join me here. I wanted to expound upon a video that I did a little while ago that was shorter, and I wanted to deepen it for you. A lot of people were asking me to do a little bit more on it, so I posted this video about the two truths that can exist at once as these relationship game changers. You see them on the screen right now, and I wanted to talk about them. As some of you know, I am a relationship expert. I've been doing this for over 15 years with psychotherapy and relationship coaching. So if you're looking for a provider, come see me. I am accepting new clients. Go to www.itiswellpsychotherapy.com. That's my main website, and you can find everything you need to know about that. But let's get into the topic of the day. I think this one is really important. I want to go through each one, give you a few little tips on some of these relationship game changers, and teach you how to really hold duality. So, the ability to hold two things at once, to know that two things totally can exist at the same time, specifically when it comes to our relationships. So, let's kind of get into a little bit of this. The first one says we can have hard conversations and stay safe for each other. This one is a really, really big one. A lot of people think that relationships don't involve conflict or we shouldn't have to have hard conversations. That is the farthest thing from the truth. Anybody who's been in a relationship, I'm sure, can tell you that you're gonna have to have hard conversation. And anyone who's been in a long term successful relationship knows that you have to have hard conversations. The key here is that you stay safe for one another. One of my clients will say this phrase, we're teammates, we're in this together, before they have a hard conversation. It's a trigger phrase that allows people to remember, hey, we are in this together. We are not oppositions of one another. We are not fighting each other. We're in this together. We're going to have a hard discussion, but we're going to be able to make it through. And I think that's an excellent way to kind of trigger your memory so you can have hard conversations and still stay safe for each other. The second one is we can enjoy spending time together and want alone time. Oftentimes, I hope that we are partnered to people who are our best friends and we want to spend all the time in the world with them, but we still are individuals and deserve some alone time. Each couple will decide what that looks like for them. So, this is where communication is so imperative. You want to be able to tell your partner your reasons, your needs, and then have them be able to safely meet them, right? It's okay as a coupled person to want some alone time so that you can de-stress or debrief or just, I don't know, lay around by yourself, right? So it's always nice to be able to do that. When we get in partnerships, we join together. And so it's really important that we still remember, hey, I want some healthy individual time, even if it's a hobby or an outing with your friends or family member, that you can just have time away. So that is the second one. We can be hurt and upset and still be kind and loving. I find that hurt people say some of the most harmful things. So it's really important for us to, one, regulate ourselves. I teach emotional regulation in coaching sessions for couples and individuals, right? We want to regulate our emotions. We want to get in touch with what am I actually feeling and why. And then from there, we want to be able to effectively communicate that to our partners in a kind and loving way. I can't tell you how this will really create a beautiful and long lasting relationship for you if you're able to do this. We can be busy and stressed and make time for each other. Life is going to get busy, especially if you're invested in a long-term partnership. There are going to be many different seasons that you see one another through. It's going to be really, really important that you are able to recognize when you need to set aside time. There's 24 hours in the day. I secretly hate that phrase because not everybody gets the same 24 hours, right? But there are 24 hours in the day. So we have to find time to make meaningful connections with our partners. This is another thing that I teach people. How do we make purposeful and meaningful connections with our partners throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the months? We set aside time. And how the heck do you do that with your busy schedule? There are so many cool strategies and things that you can implement no matter what your life looks like. Again, come see me in a coaching session. We can talk about that. We can have chemistry and want to find ways to create more. You can love your partner and be so excited to be with them and to experience life with them. And you can also still have this yearning for more. Sometimes people get really worried and really upset when they start to feel like, I kind of want more in whatever category of your relationship. This is not a bad thing. This is not an unhealthy thing at all. So it's really, really imperative and important that you realize this is normal and this is okay. You can have a lot of chemistry and still desire to create that in a different way, or to have it be deepened, or to have it be more frequent. This is normal. It's okay. We can have amazing intimacy and still want to try new things. Yes, you can. It is totally okay and very good that you have amazing intimacy. If you're struggling with intimacy, sexual and non sexual intimacy, come see me. I can help you through those problems. This is a lot of couples partnerships go through this, and you don't have to stay stuck in something that's not working for you. You can come to a provider and you can get some help and some assistance to help you create whatever intimacy looks like for you. I'm very affirming, I'm very accepting. So whatever type of intimacy you want to have, as long as it is safe and there is a essence of consent, I am there for you. I can help you and support you and your partners through that patch. So you can still have amazing intimacy and decide, let's try something new. I can help you even determine how you implement that into your relationship, how you bring that up to your partner gently without causing harm or scaring them away. We can talk about all of those things. We can acknowledge their efforts and express an unmet need. I like the rule of three. The rule of three says talk about three things that are working well before you bring up one thing that's not working well. That we can't always perfectly do that, right? I'm a realist before I'm anything else, and sometimes that's not the easiest route to go. But what we can do is we can talk about the unmet needs in the context of a loving, safe, kind, gentle environment, and also acknowledge that, hey, our partners are doing the best they can with the resources that they have, and we can still continue to love them and care about them, and also want more, and also have something that's not being met. People are not perfect. Partners are not perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. So we can always be striving to get better, and that doesn't have to be a damning thing to the relationship at all. I love that one. It really is so important. We can go through rough patches and not give up on each other. The key is that you and your partners decide, hey, we're in this together. I want to be in this. I need to be in this. I desire to be in this with you. And let's just, make it happen. Let's get through it together. So that is the key. Providing direct reassurance is also really important. Telling your partner, this sucks, I'm unhappy, this is difficult, this is hard, but I ain't going anywhere, can go a long way. Start getting used to having those conversations in the midst of tiffs or arguments or disagreements or whatever you want to call them. We can feel triggered and remain calm in expressing the trigger. This is the hardest thing ever. Talk about emotional regulation. Think about a time that you've been really triggered. You've been really upset by something. Even if you know your partner didn't mean to do it, but you were so triggered. It brought you back to an abusive relationship or something that your parents did or an unmet need that you have. And I gotta say, it is the hardest thing ever to be able to express a trigger in a really safe, in a really gentle, in a really kind way. But it is so doable. Practice makes perfect. This is why we work through the many different interventions that I provide for my clients in sessions, so that you can practice this, so that it's like a habit. It's your second nature to be able to do this with your partners. I practice this with my partner. It is so imperative and so important. And I gotta say, it works. It really, really does. We can appreciate they are doing their best, and we can still request change from our partner. You can acknowledge, I see you, I see your efforts, I see your energy, I see you trying to heal, trying to get better, trying to help. And also, hey partner, you got to step up a little bit, or I need a little bit more in this category. I wonder if you could do more of this. Could you do a little bit more over here? Make sure it's reciprocal. Make sure as you are requesting change from your partner, you are willing to change as well. That is the key. That is the most important thing, is the reciprocity. You give something, I give something. And also encouragement. Back to that rule of three. I'm noticing the changes that you are making. Thank you for those partners. An attitude of gratitude. Sometimes we forget to be thankful and grateful to our partners, but those are the ones we should pour the most into. So think about that. We can appreciate they are doing their best, and we can still request change. You don't have to stay stuck in something that's not working for you. You don't have to accept someone's bare minimum, right? You don't have to accept slower change. You have to be gentle. You have to be realistic. But that's a conversation that you have with your partner. We can love each other deeply and we can still get really annoyed. Humans are annoying, okay? All of us are in some sort of way. So you can still really love each other deeply and be frustrated or annoyed or angered or disappointed. This is okay. This is the essence of being human, the essence of being in a partnership with another human who is so different from us, who has a completely different life. This is okay. The two can exist. My hope is that through this really quick video, you were able to see that, whoa, one, I'm normal to have these feelings. It's okay. It's acceptable. It's fine. And then two, that you are allowed to express these feelings safely, that you don't have to stay stuck in feeling those things, and that you can also create change in your life. I truly believe that. I see people doing it every single day. After 15 years of being in this industry, 15 plus years of being in this industry and doing this healing work with all of my amazing clients, I know people change. I see them change every single day. So if you want change, it's right here for you. Take something from this video. Think about how you're going to implement this right now, today, into your romantic relationship. Share this with your partner. Send this video to them. Let them know that, hey, I came across something really cool. Can you watch it? And then let's have a cute date night and talk about it. How can we implement these strategies? I love this kind of work. On my website, on my store tab, you'll see some relationship success workbooks. That would be an excellent workbook for you to also purchase and go through it with your partner. I have a lot of different relationship courses that are available to you on my store tab as well. Again, my website is www.itiswellpsychotherapy.com. Click on the store tab and you'll see journals, workbooks, courses. You'll see so much that will help you enhance your romantic relationship. And certainly you can come see me for relationship therapy or relationship coaching. I would love to see you in a session. I would love to get you and your partners right. I would love to have your dynamic be healthy no matter what it is. Again, I'm affirming and accepting of all types of partnerships and lifestyles. So come see me in a session so that we can get you the healing that you totally deserve. And watch this video as many times as you need so that you remember the principles, remember the concepts, and these are completely game changers. You are able to create real change in your romantic partnership. I believe in you. I'm holding space for you. I'm sending you love and light. And thank you so much for supporting me and for watching this video. I'm wishing you well.